Okay, for this last parabola, we've been given an equation, and we want to find three things: the vertex, focus, and directrix, and we also want a graph. So the first thing that you want to do is get either x or y by itself. So for this one, we would add 7. So then I'm going to just erase that. There's my equation. My vertex comes from HK, so you flip your sign on the inside, the sign stays on the outside. I would graph that. So we're going to go -3, +7, and that's going to be my vertex, and keep track of that so you know it's not your focus. Then the next thing we need to do is find C so that we could find the focus and directrix. So we know that A, which is the very first number out in front, is going to equal 1/4C. So I'm just going to take that 2 and set it equal to 1/4C. So now we're trying to solve it for C, so we would multiply to get it out of the denominator. That gives me 8C equals 1, divide by 8, so C is 1/8. Now that's the distance from the vertex to the focus and the directrix. So we're going to go and look at our equation, because we could go in any direction here. Our equation right here tells us that it's a y equals, so that means that I'm going to go up and down 1/8. Oh, this is going to be tiny. And then we just have to figure out which one is your focus, which one's your directrix. Because it's a positive graph, it's going to open up. That tells me this is your focus, this is the directrix. Now kind of ignore these lines, because if I were to create the equation of this, I'm going to look at the y value right here, 7, and I subtracted 1/8 from it. So it's really going to be 6 7/8. So make sure that you guys just pay attention to how you could find that. Then because my a value is 2, I would go up 2/1 to get my 2 points. There's my vertex. To get, let me go ahead and list this up here, y equals 6 7/8. And then to get the focus, we would take the y value and we're going to add 1/8 to it. So it's going to be -3 7 1/8. And that would be your graph and all the pieces of information.